So we're just going to do this. So, because I don't remember how to do anything else other than that. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I'm a doing. All right. So keep tidying up. See if anybody arrives. Oh, stressful. I thought I dropped something important. Empty rolls are not important. So, no. Okay, it's the camera angles are never good, but yeah. All right, I'm here, just listen for the voice. What are you doing? You better. Weird. Don't be weird. Both of you, don't be weird. Sorry, guys. Look out! Look out! Look out! I gotta come over here in case there's still nobody, but that's okay. There's not enough subscribers on the channel to even know, but that's all right. Oh wait, I see a set of eyeballs. So hello, eyeballs. Whoever could possibly be, but well, yeah, let's use words. Yeah. Anyway, so this is going to be what I'm considering the final reset. That's what I should just call this whole series, the final reset. Wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Hey, Muzz! Oh my God, how are you, man? I miss you. I miss you guys so bad. I am trying my. Oh, I'm feeling forgotten. I really am feeling forgotten. I thought my numbers would. Well, I know there's nothing out there right now, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a pipe dream I'm living in. But I don't know. Sour grapes. I don't know what it is. It's been what a ride. What a ride I've been on for the last few months. That's what I'm gonna say. The last 4 months have just been not great. Yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do, right? That's how life goes sometimes. But like I haven't talked to David, I haven't talked to Mr. B. Starting to talk with Brian a bit, just I don't know, but I hope you're doing all right. Like I oh my God, I don't know. Hey, what are you doing? Cats. Oh, thanks. Well, seriously, I'm just feeling defeated. Honestly, I am. As much as I um about 19 all in let's see. $18.99. So sorry, Musk. Give me a second here. Carter's mess. 18.99. 21.45. All right. But yeah, I don't know. I reached out. I guess Stu was great and had and put a post out. Um, Absolutely, yeah, yes. Don't ask me to go and get one. Why? This always. You think there's a cheaper option? Uh, you could. There you go. All right. Windows says like, there we go. See, this is my down under, clan. So how are you, Linda? Uh, I'm not. I'm okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know what I am anymore. Besides rearranging, this is the final reset. Is what I'm calling this now. I'm off pop again or soda or whatever. I drink zero stuff anyway, but Kitchener. Um hmm. uh, uh, just 20. Yep. There we go. Not good. Internet. What? Oh, that's not good. Our, we're all falling apart. Is what's going on now? Is like we're just oh, good lord. I felt like something's been stuck in the corner of my eye like all day, but right. Yeah, right. Because we're going opposite seasons now. So I'm assuming you guys are kind of in fall. We're spring. Like it was cold. It actually it we did get flurries yesterday again, but it's Canada. So it's just how it goes. But but yeah, it was, and then today it was like 0 or -1. It's supposed to start getting warmer again now, and it's supposed to be sunny. It was miserably wet all last week through the weekend. Just nothing great. But yeah, I do hope things you start feeling better. And I know. Well, yeah, I know. For me, winter's always the worst. But again, I think one I might have to make some sort of things are getting cut up. Well, you can lose a pinky and then have him put it in a jar. Put it from some formaldehyde. Hey, send it over here. I don't know if you could ship body parts in the mail. I would put it up on the shelf. So I don't know if you can tell, I'm starting to rearrange as well. Oh, I don't know where the hell I put that stupid dark saber. Not the good one. Well, it's the the Hasbro one. Shouldn't call it good. Just call it Hasbro. The Hasbro one. So yeah, I'm having issues with my left hip. I'm Part of me is kind of thinking that maybe something's not quite right with that one. Because right one is still great. Yeah, right. I don't know. Fingers crossed. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, what have I been getting? I had not a whole I got two books. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Um, yeah, we keep missing out on some toy shows and stuff, but I've not really been on the hunt. Um, Not outside toe. Oh. There's an infection in the little toe bone. So your foot? Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, oh man, that's crazy. So I'm hope putting the countdown on for whatchamacallit, celebration, but we'll see. There we go. But yeah, I've had a bunch of some of the stuff for the Mando and Grogu for I got them, I opened them, and then I just kind of tossed them to the side. Okay, that one, this piece. I mean, whatever, right? It's kind of cool to get some updated, some updates on some of the figures. Yeah, that one's fine. I'm not sure about this one with the ammo belt pack thing. Oh, here it is. I don't know. I don't think I really. I mean, it's a dirty stormtrooper, so I don't know. I haven't got that Target exclusive one or whatever, but it's going to be an EB Games one. A car drove into the crowd. Oh my god, what the hell are wrong with people? Yeah, I don't even remember how this was even on this guy, but anyway. Yeah, the trooper, fine, or remnant sand troop, whatever they're calling it. What the ATRT driver pilot guy? I have. Oh, I don't know where he is. He's somewhere. I have the little Lego version of this guy now, so I thought really it was gonna just be a mashup of the I just was like, oh, you know what they did? They took the range trooper and they snapped on a Jesus Murphy. Oh my god. Shore trooper helmet. But actually I think I have a feeling we're gonna see maybe an updated the snow trooper at some point, maybe, because this whole bottom half is totally for sure. But the arm, yeah, it's all right. I got to get an AliExpress walker for sure. I still haven't been able to figure out how to get the new Grogu to stick onto Din Djarin. Um, Whatever. I don't remember her name. Sigourney Weaver. I'm not. haven't quite decided on this figure yet. And then I think the lenses broke on this helmet, so I think I have to glue them back into place. Um, if they're supposed to be glued into place, because I think she looked pretty stupid with. I don't know, but that's kind of crazy. I'm gonna try and message Mr. B and see if maybe he can pass along. Mr. B, live, my friend. Dude. Okay, I don't see anybody else on here. Okay, so there we go. Put money into your boat. I honestly, I've got the other remnant stormtrooper with the couple of different colored pieces on them. I have that one on pre-order. Oh, that's weird. Actually, I never noticed the overlay piece on. But she was well, hey, I'm looking forward. At least it's something on the big screen. So yeah. But I have been really purging the collection like stupid crazy. Huh, interesting. Okay, good to know. All right. This thing, hey Linda, I know how you love Lego. So I got rid of all my small ships because and I was never going to get what I thought the value was going to be for them. So I said, this is what I'm looking for, or another UCS set, since I've got the ATST, All Terrain Scout Transport. So it's up there. And then this guy, the Razor Crest, I'm going to do the N1 in another like what weekish or so, 10 days, 10, 11 days, something like that. So I did about almost an hour's drive. Carter went with me, and we drove and brought all of my stuff out and made a swap, and then we had to drive this thing home. So I still have, and the box, and with the boxes in them, and the instruction book is just massively. Okay, all right. I'll have a look, Linda. Thanks. Yeah. Yeah. I'll have a look. But yeah, so this is. I'm going to take this apart one day, and then do the build myself. Much like I want to do the ATST, but I don't know, I might maybe one day or something, but this I would love to be able to do the build. And there's no stickers on this except for like the printed tiles, and there's not very many on here, so that would be pretty easy. That I could deal with that, I think. But since the N1 is going to be dropping, and then I'm not gonna bother with this right now. I just have to find a place for it because I just don't have the space for it. And it's been sitting on my desk, which is, I think I subconsciously put, hey, look at this guy. Oh, okay. That's a Dino. I appreciate it. We're doing a flex over here just for you, my friend. Thanks, Dino. Yeah, starting starting over again. Drive safe, that's for sure. Leaving work. Nice, nice. Yeah. I very happy that the weather's starting to hopefully go the correct way, and that's up. I'm not a huge fan of the heat, but I have already been in shorts and a hoodie, which is my comfort zone, my jam area, as it were. So I'm trying to see if I got another helmet, but yeah, I'm gonna have to reshuffle all this. I'm trying to decide what's going to be on, what's not. Yeah, so I've been selling and selling. Some convention pieces are going, newer ones, not any of the original stuff, especially nothing that was sent from Brian. All that stuff staying. Some of it will have to still stay in a bin. I just, I'm not gonna get myself down to just having what's displayed and then everything else is gone. No. But I'm not buying just to buy to put into a bin. Besides these Mando figures, um, mostly like, oh, well, actually, here, yeah, I put pictures on Instagram, but yeah, I forgot. 26, eh? Yeah, it was chilly. It was chilly this morning for over here as well. So yeah, so my Highlander, my Connor McLeod of the Clon McLeod from Iconic Studios. It's a very nice piece. Um I haven't been doing a whole lot with it. I do need to kind of, I think, steam the corner here just so I can get the one corner of his leather jacket um kind of go flush again. Um what I say, yeah. Like the sword, like his katana, it's all metal. It actually is kind of sharp. I did poke myself on the tip there. With the hilt, comes with geez, 8 or 10 extra sets of hands, like his gloves, and then the rest of them are nudely hands. Just the one head. You do get some lightning effects if you can figure out how to fit them under his arm. So you're looking along the lines of like it's more or less like a hot toy, but oh yeah. Woo. There we go. There we go. Sorry, sir. There. Um so it's what I say, it's on par. I don't understand why it took so long to get the figure, to tell you the truth. But I mean, I know it was all in R&D and what have you, but yeah, I think they did it like this thing. I don't think I'd ever really pose a whole lot. The body I think inferior when it comes to, I think, the hot toys. Like my Cody and my Mando, I feel that I could probably kind of move them around a little bit and not feel like they're going to snap. His head does not stay popped onto the thing. It's fine. He's not built, he's not bought or built, bought to play with. He's going on the shelf. So he's just going to be in a pose. But yeah, the detail on the hilt, they did such, I got to get better lighting. I know that, but yeah, it's great. This was kind of like I don't know so much a crowd fund. They only had, you could get in. I just happened to see an ad for it, and I was like, man, that would be pretty cool. I wonder how much. Jesus, I think out of the three hot toys, and Cody was a gift from Mike and hey Brendo, there he is. How are you, sir? Yeah, just showing off my McLeod here. So I almost kind of wish they would have just given him a little bit more of his smirk, his smart ass smirk. But I think they did a really nice job. Like the details are really nice. Got his runners, the whole bit, and what have you. But this was pricey. This was more than I thought I was gonna get into, and I could have canceled right at the thing, but I was like, is this something else that's ever gonna get made again? I don't know. It'd be kind of neat to get the Kurgan to go with this. Oh yeah, and I think it's fitting with them filming a new Highlander. I hope it's good. I mean, I love the originals. Some of them don't make any sense whatsoever, but yeah, yeah, he's great. Now I got to find a better spot because like I said, I've been ripping, pulling the shelves apart and starting to purge. I've been purging some stuff, so not bad, right? Hey, he's not too bad at all. I'm waiting for his hat and all of his other gadget accessories to come in so that I can dress him up. But yeah, you can take the whatchamaboob off you can take the trench coat off. Yeah, 4 different lightning effects, the stand. And again, yeah, it's a little just is that one collar, part of the collar just keeps sticking up and just drive me nuts. But yeah, it's it's very nice. Now having it in hand, would I still buy it? I don't know. Maybe over time this will grow on me a little bit more. I think because I had such problems trying to swap out one of the hands and no, the pants. Purging is very nice. Yeah, I've been clearing some pieces off that so like some of my crappier posters. I managed to find an original Tron poster. It's not framed very well, but and then I picked up that Rampage cabinet. I'm trying to find a riser for it. I think I might just finish cleaning it and then flip it. But yeah, my Tron area, I acquired a couple more pieces to finish my Funko set. But yeah, I'm loving it. Since talking. No, the pants do go all the way up because you can take the trench coat off and have him because he's got his dress shirt and then his leather jacket and then the trench coat on as well. But it does say not to fully undress the figure. So, like I said, it is. Yes, that's my one up Tron arcade cabinet. So yeah, I can't get a real one because they're just uh um there is a guy in my town who has an original Tron cabinet, but I just the funds aren't there to buy it, and he still has it for sale. So if he would have worked out a payment plan with me, he would have had it gone, and it would have. But you know what? This one's just fine. It's fairly light. I can move it myself. It's got the riser. It came with the bar stool as well. So yeah, it's the one of the one up arcades. So yeah, I love it. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. A lot of my Black Series are some of my Joes. I have the only Joes I'm leaving out on display as of right now are just going to be my classified retro figures. Everybody else I have packed up. Although I do have Lifeline. Is that his name? The guy in the red alert. I don't know. I'm still trying to why did I get him? Now this one, I don't remember what this guy, but he's got his bug out bag and yeah, I should maybe cut his name off the card. So I'm still picking up the odd one here and there just because the retro card ones are just, we get 3 and then there's a space and then we get 3 more or whatever. So I got the the female Crimson Guard. So I'm still waiting on, I guess, the 2 Joes. Hey, what's going on there, Mr. Clink? That's good to see you. I'm doing one more tear down, one more reset, the final reset, and then I think that's gonna do it. But oh yeah, no, they're great. I want the Star Wars one. I nearly had one. There was one, and the guy was asking, what was he at? He was at 700 Canadian. I said, oh, I'll do five. Like as if, yeah, I'm gonna jump on that. And then he came back at 650. So I was like, yeah, well, hey, he went down 50, but would have been another 40-minute drive. Gas prices are ridiculous, as we all know. But geez, Daniel, you should just be text voice to text. But I have the I don't know. It's this big. I have Mortal Kombat. Is it 1, 2, and 3? I think that's at work on my shelf. I have a little Atari one, and I've got a little Bubble Bobble one. This Rampage one's got Rampage Gauntlet, Joust, and Defender. Was never a big Defender guy. Joust was good. This came out of some pot smoker, heavy cigarette smoker place. So I've slowly been pulling it apart. I took the whole board apart and the buttons because you couldn't hit the buttons without them sticking down, and then they wouldn't pop back up. So I washed all of that stuff. Uh, Really good. The whole front of it. I got to take the the plexi or the glass, whatever. I'm going to take that piece out next because you can just see how dirty it is in behind the screen. So I might just flip that one. I might just see if I could get if I could just find just a black riser for it. You never know. But yeah, Tron, that's always been. I am horrendous at it. I don't get very like I do all right, but then once you get into the high like the light cycles, try and the tanks once you get up to like I think there's like 8 tanks or 10 tanks on the one level, it gets hard, really, really hard. But I enjoy it. I love just turning it on, just leaving it. So again, not the full size, but that's okay. It's got Tron and Linda, and discs of Tron. So when I bought it, I got a really good deal on it. The spinner wasn't working, so I had to wait for one up to get new spinners in stock. And okay, thanks, Linda. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. Dragon's Lair would be really sweet. Well, I know there's another company that's making that are doing cat. There he is. There he is. Um, that are doing cabinets, and they're not. Some people say they're better. Some people say they're not as good. Some people say they're right on par. So I guess it's your own preference. But they've done the Star Wars arcade cabinet as well, but it's just not as quite as detailed. So yeah, Linda, I look, yeah, that's crazy. I never saw that one before. So ah, but yeah, see now this is for me, this is a workaround for me to be able to live stream just for the time being. I think I'm one subscriber away from legitimate. Oh, yeah, I'm one sub away from being able to live stream directly through YouTube instead of using this. So it's man, I tell you, I know I got to get some stuff out there to get some views, but if anybody sees any other of the community, yeah, I'm gonna stay. So there, that's the picture of Sigourney Weaver. right there. As she said, photoshopped out a lightsaber. Oh, maybe the visor is meant to be removable, so you can have her with the helmet on and the visor up, and ah, hmm. Ah, yeah, that's you know what I think that's probably the one. Dino is it might be that one. Um, but yeah, I think like Best Buy Canada, you could get it for about 500, I think. But yeah, um, yes, absolutely. Happy 420. Yeah, it's insane. So yeah, yeah, if you happen to be in any of the other community streams or seeing people in real life or whatever, let them know Papa needs a hand. I'm not one to ask for for any assistance most of the time, but I could really use some help getting my numbers back up. I mean, to go from 2,000 down to uh 23, I think is where we were at. I think we're at 49. Um, it sucks. Like just over, yeah. I'm having a hard time letting that just kind of trying to shrug that off. I just, man, it's like a poison running through my system that I'm just, again, I'm happy that the weather is hopefully going in the right direction so I can get around and do my stuff. So, yeah, I opened the ones that I got and I just hucked them onto the shelf because I was like, well, there's no sense in really getting into them. Like the stormtrooper with the thing and the paul. It's whatever. It's fine. Again, he's dirty on the back front. Maybe there might be a little bit of dirt on his back, but um, that's okay. I do like the ATRT pilot or driver, whatever you want to call him. Gives me good hope for an updated snow trooper at some point. And there's a lot more to him than I thought there was. And yeah, so he's I will say these guys are probably my favorite. So the Remnant AT-AT driver, just with the just to see them with up just I know they're not the original ones that have, but yeah, the AT-AT pilot or driver, he was one of my favorites. For some of them, absolutely. Yeah, yeah. Um, I'm still messing around with this guy a little bit too, but again, I like the soft goods. Um, is he ball joint? Yeah, he's ball joint too. So I like some of the things that they've slightly did it as an upgrade. I can't get what's his Hey there, eBay. What's going on, Nigel? How are you, sir? So no, so the old channel's there. Um, Well, I mean, I've shared the story before, and it's what it is. So again, um, I'm a caretaker for a school board. I was handing out my, the logo, my original yellow Papa Gord logo. I had a whole bunch of stickers. Yeah, a lot of them do. Absolutely. Um, But yeah, so the channel's there. I have removed basically every live stream I've ever done, except for there might be 10. Like I've cut my product in half easily. I had Instagram. I do have Instagram. But my Papa Gord the Canadian Santa Claus one's gone. Um So apparently I pissed off a parent who doesn't know me and thought it was weird that I would give out stickers to the kids hyping my YouTube channel, which I never did. I gave stickers out because what kid doesn't like stickers? And again, I have said, I did hand them out with the intentions of getting a one-on-one with the kids. So, you know, I may not ever remember every student's name in my building, but at least it was interaction. That was the whole thing about getting this job 10 years ago was it's yes, it's about the cleaning, but it's more important about the relationship with your administration, the front office, with the teachers, with the kids, keeping the building safe. That's why I'm not a janitor, because janitors just clean. I'm a caretaker, custodian, and I take my job very serious, maybe too serious at times. But I have worked at my building on 3 separate occasions in the past 10 years for multiple years. This is my building. It's just, yeah, that's just what I'm doing. It's my building. And I finally got to take it over as head caretaker, and I'm absolutely thrilled. Today, like now, I don't know. Maybe the grass isn't always greener. But with me hanging the stickers out, again, there are students that used to go to the school. It's only a JK to grade 5. But they have siblings that go to the school now, and their older siblings that went know that, and they've found me whatever, like there's only so much you're able to I don't know, but yeah, Nigel, I don't know, man. I tell you, but it's crazy. So it turns out the mother, she is an internet securities officer. I still have not Googled what exactly. Ooh. What exactly that job is. It may not be anything. I don't really know. But yeah, it was crazy for but I don't I don't know. Yeah, so it was just easier now. Okay. Now where I was in the wrong was posting pictures of the school, of the mascot, or whatever the school mascot, the address, not the address, but the school's name and whatever, wearing the logo of the school board that I work for, things like that, not even thinking about stuff like that. Just but so I get it. You wanna smack me on the hand for posting on social media. I understand. There were no pictures of kids, nothing bad. Just like the last picture I had of the school was over the Christmas break. Was the job I had to re-wax the floor, but you know, uh, that could very well be. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't pick this lady's son out of a crowd or a lineup, or there could be him and one other kid, and I guarantee I'd probably pick the wrong one. He's that, for lack of a better term, vanilla. He blends right in. He's not one of the really awesome, great ones that are always like, good morning, Mr. Phillips, or da da da, or whatever, or just like to talk and pop by the and wave when they come by. Or the ones that trash my school. He's just one of the middle kids. He's one in the middle ground. So what's going on, Mr. Matt? Yeah, I think as Mr. B said, in case you drop some, or you can cut the hot dog down the middle lengthwise, and then you get, so I don't know. But yeah, So basically, if anybody channel membership, I've told people just cancel. If you want to support the other channel, I was not going to concede and wipe my channel off the face of this earth. I was like, that's not happening. Could I guarantee? I could. I just got so tired of watching my stuff to see if things were. Well, hey, yeah, I that part we don't usually do. Mostly a rum thing, and also, yeah. So of course she tagged my Instagram account. This one. This is yeah. So okay. So yeah. So she tagged my Instagram account. And that's where and so of course, sent all these emails to the principal. He printed them out, left them on his desk. I saw them on his desk. So I have pictures of those emails. And I can't see all the pictures because some of them are just have the question marks or whatever. But she had a picture of zombie Captain America. And I think, what if Ant-Man or what if Spider-Man with Ant-Man with the head in the jar? A picture from 2021, 5 years ago. Um, yeah, with Rum tagging me because I sent him those silly sausages. He tagged me. Yeah, the G-string thing a little bit. Yeah, but generally, yes, I will agree. My reviews 100% kid friendly. There's no swearing or bombs being dropped or racist things or whatever. Live streams, oh yeah, you know what? It is what it is. And yeah, sometimes there'd be, some swearing dropped. I might have a cider with me, what? It's very late at night. All my videos are always marked not for children. There are some kids that do know, and they would get excited. Hey, you hit 2,000! Congratulations. Okay, guys, but again, you should. Oh, and was not self promoting. Was just giving out stickers. So that's what my write up is. Is I have to get a frame for it because I'm going to hang it up. But she just came at me. She wanted to get the police involved. They wouldn't have been able to do anything because I wasn't in the wrong taking the stuff down. If they wanted just to write me up for the social media stuff, yeah, smack my hand. That's fine. There's still a lot of people I know that still post a lot, and it's kind of like, well, I was the one who got busted. So whatever. I don't care. That's fine. But I don't know. Like I said, the kids are not, if what they're going to watch, if they're going to watch any of my stuff, they're going to watch the reviews or the shorts that I've been doing, none of which are bad. The live streams, hard to say. So I left the one that I did with uh oh boy, with Robo. I left that one up. And if I had a fellow YouTuber on, I left a few of those up. And then the rest of them, but yeah. So, yes, Black Series. Yes, this Mr. B is the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. This is what I got for, I traded a guy about an hour from me. Carter and I drove all of my smaller ships to this guy, ships and other builds and stuff, because I wanted to downsize and go more adult Lego piece. So that would be this sucker, 7,500 pieces right here. I did get this guy fairly recently as well, which is the ATST Ultimate Collector Series. I have the Razor Crest, but it won't fit over here. It's way too big. So I am revamping everything so I can put this. I thought this one I would have been able to pose straight up and down, but yeah. Just saying. Oh, they're not. There's no teenagers in my school, Linda. It only goes. Yeah, it's Lego. Yo, yeah, it's Lego. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's got like there's a few pieces so you can take, parts off. So yeah, it's not to scale with the minifigures. Obviously, it is larger, but yeah, this guy, I will be. I did say I'm going to take this apart and I'm going to build it still. But yeah, it's Lego. But yeah, the kids in my school only get up to like 11 top, and they're all about Roblox, Fortnite, and Minecraft still. Pokemon. So Star Wars, most of them don't even know what the hell Star Wars even is. But some of them do because their older siblings. I was the afternoon caretaker when their older siblings went. So as soon as I started in the school as the daytime, they're like, "Oh, you had my sister and my brother, so blah blah blah," and I'm like, yeah, "Sure." The most I've paid for a Lego set. Um, Honestly, my geez, my original Razor Crest, a couple $100. This thing right now, this retired at the end of 2025. This is between $1,000 to $1,200. 8 American, yeah. Canadian, over 1,000. So you get the minifigures are nothing super special, but yeah. The ATST, I think, goes for, I want to say 330, but I traded. Yeah, I try to. I know you hate Lego. I know you do, but the N1 is the next one that's coming. So I'm gonna do the pre-order on May 1st. Um, and then yeah, but this one I'm gonna unbuild. I'm gonna build it back, unbuild it backwards or whatever, and then build it again. So it's like my Razor Crest. I bought my Razor. Well, okay, maybe my Razor Crest. My UCS Razor Crest. Probably, I think I paid 400 for my UCS Razor Crest. But oh, this thing, yeah, does have landing gear, so you can have it flat down. It's a third party Technic rack in behind it. Um, I still haven't gone through everything on this thing. It's crazy. The ATST, I absolutely love it as well. It's nice and big and chunky. I keep telling Carter, I'm like, maybe I get the AT-AT because there is somebody around my area who's got the AT-AT with a whole bunch of extra snow troopers and what. Like I've seen oh my God, I'd love to get my hands on that thing. At a top 5, that would be, but I haven't watched. The UCS Falcon is the same size as my Legacy. Maybe. Just saw the rolling. Oh, the rolling tank. Yeah. Do I want to go viral? I don't know about viral. I haven't watched any of them all yet. Not yet. I'm getting there. Getting there. I wanted to see if Carter was interested, but he was like, no, you can go ahead. So I was like, all right. Because we've been trying to, again, I'm getting older, so I just don't stay up nearly as yeah, no spoilers, thanks. I am looking forward to seeing it. Absolutely. Yeah, of course. Brandon, we gotta talk. We gotta talk offline. I gotta message you because I got celebration questions because the wife says I have to go. So I guess I'm gonna do celebration for next year. Fingers crossed about tickets and stuff like that. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off when I'm at work, but we'll see. I watch the Thursday. Hey. Oh, yeah. So here, I'll pull him back up again real quick. So again, there's my Iconic Studios, Connor McLeod, Christopher Lambert. Again, my lighting is horrible. You guys know that, but they did a nice job. But yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll DM you for sure. Hey, nice, Mr. B. That's awesome, dude. Damn, maybe I should try to start putting some money away for that too. I'd love to go to Disney one more time. We didn't get the all the Galaxy's Edge stuff wasn't there. The next year it opened. I messaged David and said I was streaming. I don't know if he's even subscribed to this channel, but to this one. But yeah, man, I need to do a lot of something. So yeah, I'm not buying nearly as much as well. Like I said, I'm kind of rounding out my collection. I'm looking for pieces that I need to finish something. Oh man, nice. Yes, it will be the fifth. Yes, it will be. Like my Megaforce Hot Wheels. You can't really see because it's right in the corner. I'm one away from having all five. You know, my Red Dwarf, my little bitty Red Dwarf collection. Right there. And then I'm working on my last Transformer, the Combaticons. Probably by summer that'll be done. So I'll have to reconfigure the stuff a little bit, but I'm not doing any more. Like Transformers will be finished. Black Series, unless it's somebody I really, really, really need. Yeah, not happening. I am selling off some of my Black Series stuff. I do have, there's a few pieces here and there. Some of the new convention stuff probably, but I guarantee some kids probably subscribe to the channel underneath their parents' thing. Again, it's like one parent who says, "Oh, multiple parents have said something to me about this. Like maybe we should get the police involved, blah blah blah." Like just, and some of the pictures again, like Zombie Captain America, again, it's an action figure lady. Obviously she checked out my channel prior to her son checking out my channel, which good for that kid to talk to his parents to say. But to go, yeah, I think she was probably being a little ridiculous saying that I was going around trying to get all the grade 4s and 5s to get my numbers up. And I'm like, I don't need grade 4 students and grade 5 students. Like I said, I'll take it on the chin over the social media stuff, but it's just safer this way. Maybe eventually I might go back to the other channel, but seeing my old logo, like seeing my logo, just I don't know. It just I have a hard time. I don't know. I thought I was doing what was kind of asked of me. I keeping that building safe, keeping the kids safe, you know. They've always been, the school has always been my safe space when even if I've been having a bad mental health day or whichever, like it's an extended family and whatever else. But and I agree. It's just, you know what? It just, it was a grind. Like, not to say, and I'm not complaining by any means about like the channel never really did ever take off. It was never ever about that. Again, had this been my primary source of income, I might have done a lot more involved, but I just honestly, I just can't go through and watch all the rest of my stuff anymore. I'm so tired of looking at myself and listening to myself just to see if I'm wearing something that advertises where I work. So that's why I've been as cool. Most of the reason I've been so quiet is because that's what I've been doing. I'm so tired of looking and listening to me and just seeing old videos that some that brought me immense happiness that I'm just like, it just turns my stomach now. Like, she won't be listening because she doesn't know this channel's there. And even if she does, whatever. So I don't go around telling anybody about this one or whatever. But yeah, that's kind of it. Like I'm like, I used to take May the 4th off. If it fell between a Monday to Friday, I would take the day off as a vacation day and I would still go to school. And I used to bring some stuff in. I'd bring a few yeah, I'd bring some collectibles in and I'd go from class to class. The kids loved it. Staff thought it was great, the whole bit. Like, just it was one way just to kind of get involved with the kids a little bit. So then that way they knew that I knew who they are. Like like, oh hey, again, may not know every kid's name, but um yeah, it's super bummed. Like I mean, I don't enjoy the cleaning so much. Sometimes I do. It's very therapeutic, but it's a rough year this year, like this school year. And because I work by myself and I have a guy who works part-time, you know, um in the afternoons. So it's not like I got like a crew of people or anything. The teachers there, they're kind of own separate thing, and I'm kind of my own separate thing. So they have each other to kind of rely on. I have, I think, pretty close with some of the teachers. I've known a lot of them since the first day I started on the school board. That's why I'm still there or why I came back or whichever. So I don't want it to get to a point where it might just force me that I might have to post out and go to a different school. Maybe I need to go back on afternoons again. I don't know. I really enjoy the days now though. Like my body still doesn't like getting up at 4:40 in the morning, but yeah, but Matt, yes, sorry. That is the Commander Cody Black Series helmet. Um, I have one space left. You can't. Well, so I got Tiva. My Biker Scout helmet is right back in here. Next, what's the next one? Oh, my Shore Trooper helmet. And then it's the Anakin and Obi-Wan Mustafar battle is in the box down on the bottom shelf. But I kind of think I want, if I can find the Death Trooper helmet, I think that may be the last one to round out the middle set of shelves here. So yeah, I know, believe me, Brian, sorry, Brandon, I have always had very right, but that's kind of how, like, in my write-up that I got rid of, like, got, you know, um, to say that I got written up for handing out fun stickers, but that I should still, I am allowed to interact with the kids, but to make it short and quick. Man, some of the kids just think I'm an absolute howl, but you know, I have always had self-esteem issues. I have never really liked myself, period, ever. Last one, whatever, right? That's what, so I think that's why I tend to overdo because I'm like, and I think that's something. I'm not the only one. I guarantee I'm not the only one who's like that. So, and it just with my OCD and everything else, things seem to work, But the Revan one, there's so many good things out there, and that yeah, I just have to get to a point where I'm just like, no, like not to say that I can't still buy, but um the wife and I we've been traveling a little bit. And I know she's only got another 5 years, and then she can do early retirement. I'm gonna have to go for a while, so that's for sure. So, and Dino, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, like this, I don't want, and I'm not, and you know, somebody had said to me at one point that I guess I could be considered one of the founding fathers of our community. I know I've been very absent. Um, awesome. Uh, but you know, again, I've had my reasons. I've had to keep my mouth shut. Like I had to go dark for a while because I wasn't sure what was going to happen. Like, you know, like how bad could things possibly get? You know, like just again, it was, yeah, it just wasn't great. Um, but yeah, like I don't know. But anyway, I don't, I'm losing myself. So, but it doesn't feel natural not being on here again, and it's got nothing to do with the dollars or any of that stuff. I kept always just kind of kept waiting to see if, you know, maybe like something one of my videos would catch, and all of a sudden, you know, it would just go. I was always waiting, you know, and I'm not complaining because 2000 for a middle-aged Canadian guy, no complaint. Like I don't have any complaints at all when it comes to that. And I have made some amazing friends and family that hopefully one day I'll be able to again. I love to be able to get out and meet a few people in actual real life, you know. So like I said, celebration next year. You know, for my anxieties and stuff like that. No, don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that is the let go Falcon behind me. Tie pilot helmet would be yeah. Oh, Mr. B. When I still was a chef and a baker, yeah. The F bombs and whatever you name it, I was a lot more. And yeah, I might talk to myself a lot out loud and whatever else and stuff like that. But yeah, Royal Guard helmet would be pretty cool. Rebel Soldier, yeah, an Endor one or the Hoth one would be pretty cool. Or the episode, yeah, New Hope. Like there's a ton more that they can absolutely put out. And like all the different clone commanders, they could just do Fox and this, da. Joe Fest in June. Oh, I may have to start like I get like 4+ weeks vacation. Um yeah, I think that is the last one I'm gonna get. I've always really enjoyed that one. Or I may still have to go ahead and do the I don't have just a plain stormtrooper helmet anymore. So maybe I might have to do that. But nice. Wowza. But yeah, I wouldn't like honestly, like we're shabby and oh my G-force, like that's not ridiculously far for me. Like Myrtle, South Carolina, we're about 16 hours, you know. Um Florida, that's a 24-hour drive. I can't do that kind of drive again. But yeah, so Fan Expo next year. Not Fan Expo. Oh my god. Celebration, hopefully. Also, another reason why I'm purging some pieces out because there's just not yeah, we need some funds for going. But yeah, I would love to go down. I mean, I would say after finally being able to meet Mike, um um I don't know. After I met Mike, then Mike and I never talked again, virtually almost. So I don't know. I'm in my own head. I'm in my own head way too much. Just way too much thought process. I really wish that I had one or two of you guys locally uh to me, but hey, it whatever. But I'm not whining about things anymore. I appreciate everybody that's here. Like seriously, I figured, yeah, with only having 40 something. I mean, then again, at the beginning of time when I first started, I was only doing a few bits. Oh geez, nice. No, Mike doesn't. I don't know. Are they still doing the podcast? Because I still follow him and I still watch his stuff. I don't know what I did. I had to have done something. So, but yeah, we're gonna try to. Yeah, like Andrea does some small like trips here and there and everything else, and she's always like this. Like I said to you the other day, I'm like, maybe celebration's not for me. No, 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 no. I've gone to New York twice, and so I'm not gonna. Oh, nice. See, and when I did Scotland and England, I really was hoping I would have been able to meet up with a few. We weren't in England for very long, so and then, but yeah, I'd love to see. Like, I miss things, but yeah, I'm going. I got lots of stuff now that I'm going through bins. I'm finding crap I couldn't believe I've had. But yeah, so I'm starting. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 shelves that I think I can put a stamp on that says I'm not messing with them anymore. I am buying a small cube for this thing to go over there underneath my Batman 66 stuff. For sure. Oh, G.I. Joe people. Who the hell is this guy? Camouflage guy. I ripped him out of the box and threw the box out right away, so I didn't even look to see what the hell his name was. But I liked him in the camouflage and I liked his bag. So I didn't lick his bag. I like his bag. It's hard to see him because he's super dark. Well, I reached out, I want to say 2 Christmases ago. Could have even been 3 now. Wrote him a big long thing just saying, like, like, I don't know if maybe I embarrassed him or something. Like, like, oh Jesus, I gave this guy a name and whatever. I don't know. But anyway, so right. So like it's so cool when you get to hang out in little boxes with one another. So, but okay. Hmm. No, they're not. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, but that's okay. Oh, he's Peter. Ah, Peter, the camouflaged. Is this hit and run? This might be hit and run. I don't know. I'm not bashing him, but like, yeah, I miss him. I know it's not always the days of, well, pre-COVID and then definitely COVID when we all had a lot of time on our hands, without a doubt. I'm bummed too. I missed ZSR and they did a freaking Red Dwarf should have been on that episode. So, bugger, man, I tell you. But yeah, I was going way back again too about again somebody referring me as to one of the founding fathers of our community. Um, maybe not. I don't know. But I would appreciate spreading the word out there because I mean I know there's more than 47 of us or 49 of us out there, and I got 49 subscribers, and I know 1, 2, I think 3 or 4 are family members. So all right, Dino, dude, much appreciated, my friend. Thank you. I'm starting to I'm now that I can finally open my mouth and start yapping again, and working through my reset. I got stuff I want to video, I want to do or whatever. So, and we'll see how much fight I got in me to see how far we can go with this channel. But oh, fishing rods. Hey, I'm down for some fishing. I haven't fished in a freaking long time. But yeah, have a great afternoon, evening. Well, yeah, enjoy your evening. It's 7:40. How long have I been on here? Oh, it's only been an hour. So I was very late getting a start. Big surprise there. But like I miss David. Like, oh my God. I know he's going like what's his back or something like anyway, I don't know. I digress. Some sour grapes a little bit. That's all. But I'm working through it. I do need this because this was oh damn, that's nice. Yeah, I found your picture scared the crap out of me again the other day when I opened up one of my bins. I forgot I stuck your picture right up on the top. So I opened it up. I was like, yeah. So I kind of jumped back for a second. But oh Jesus. Well, see, that's also a nice thing too with not going out. Like I said, with that rampage, I think that's what I'll do is I'll just finish cleaning it and I'll just flip it. I can easily make. I paid $150 for it. I could probably get 3. If I find a $50 thing, I could probably get 5. So, but yeah, like I can take almost any time off, but I have to my work again. I got to book my vacation a year ahead of time, which is ridiculous. So coming up in June, I'll have to book for 2027. I can do have a little bit of wiggle room. So yeah. Yeah, I'll need an updated pic so I can yeah, absolutely, man. So we'll go till 8. It's not gonna be a nice round number, but we'll stay on till 8. So yeah, I got all these I got the candies. I don't think no, I'm not. Yeah, I can't make money on the channel. What am I saying? So but yeah, that kind of stings too. I haven't even looked. No, Linda, hey, I seriously, Linda, I do. Like I said, I get where a lot of different people are coming from and everything. No, and I know you're not throwing it. That's okay. Yeah, like if it said YouTube, if it had a YouTube logo on there, if it had a QR code, like there was nothing, right? We know what the logo looks like. But like, yeah. But yeah, but it wasn't meant to promote. It was just handing them out. So that was all. But anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, that's freaking crazy. Just stuff like that. I bought a Lego set, um, the the buildable bat symbol. Opened it up and it was full of like mega blocks and like somebody had slit the glue, opened it, filled it back in, but yeah. Well, I got kids too. I no. No, Linda, that's okay. Don't like seriously. I That goes through my head as well. Um I just think that the mother it was one it was one parent. So, I put a basket together for their giant Christmas raffle last Christmas that had some pins, had a water bottle, some of my stickers, some Black Series figures, and some like it was a really nice Do I have to? No, I don't have to do that. It just to help raise some money for the school or whatever. A lot of parents came up and were talking to me, and I told a lot of parents, at times, I'm like, again, my channel's not meant for the kids. Oh, they just think it's awesome. I'm like, not, yeah, again, maybe the choice of sticker, not the right, whatever. But yeah, ultimately, it's said, it's done, whichever. It just, I just think overall, I, I just initially jumped in, took all the blame right off the bat, and there were not promises that were maybe made, but then they just dropped me like a rock. And just the way that people were kind of walking around me, I don't like looking behind me all the time just to see like are their parents in the morning, you know, are they doing that? I don't know. Probably not, but nice, 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 nice. But again, and it's done, and probably a lot of people would be able just to drop it and move on with their day. Um, that's not me, unfortunately. And I fully admit I'm having a really difficult time letting this letting this go. And then the schools kind of put me in. It does. You know what? It is what it is now. Um, I got my hand slapped. And so, yeah, things suffered for it. Um, but if it just means it's going to be a fresh start, hey, I still got stuff to talk about. So that'll never stop. So whether or not it'll be Black Series stuff still, I mean, or it'll just be wanting to get having somebody on chatting with me or whatever, and then having you guys watch or ask some questions or whatever. It may just come down to doing something like that, something more podcasty. I have to look into stuff like that. I haven't had the time, but I also don't want to just completely drop like I have, and I haven't been able to say anything, but now I can. But um by the time it takes me to figure out what exactly I want to do with this, could be too long that I just get it, anyway. Because this is some times the only place I get to communicate with some people, like, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm babbling now, so let's just ignore any other junkie. We'll get off of it now. But yeah, it's done. That's kind of basically what happened. Like it just, I think had like nobody saw anything, no kid saw anything that they shouldn't have seen. But I think between the parent to the principal to myself, I think whatever for me to go, hey, I did this, I did this, I did this, or even having the principal knows me. Like the staff know me. It's not like I'm just some weird brand new caretaker that just came into the building and was going around, hey guys, here, you want some lollipops and some other things? Like But again, if they don't know who I am, yeah, then they're gonna like that's kind of weird. Not really. My caretaker back in when I was a kid whittled some yo-yos for a few students. I still have that. Mr. McLaughlin, he was awesome. I still remember his name. I don't remember a lot of stuff from my childhood, but Mr. McLaughlin, I do. So, what did I say? It was 6, 8 weeks, no pay. So I got suspended as well. So being suspended and being home, no pay, can't YouTube stuff, can't talk to anybody. It sucked. So no, I didn't lose it. So I did get written up. It's in my file. It'll stay there for I don't know. I've been told it could be a year, could be 2. I can look in my file whenever I want. There's nothing there. I've never put a toe out of line in 10 years. So it just, again, it was good intentions, just not quite the right way to go about it. Or honestly, some days I kind of think that the principal could have gone to bat just a little bit more for me. For what I do for that school, I give them probably 130% a day. And that's just because that's the way I work. So, needless to say, disappointed that I just didn't feel like anybody that he had my back. Like I took the blame. I couldn't say I didn't hand things out. I did not promote and say to the kids, "Hey, watch my YouTube channel." But yeah, I did give them stickers that what but anyway. But yeah. Yeah. Well, some of the teachers didn't even know. But again, I'm a different union. So thanks, Dino. I appreciate it. Like, like, oh God, I don't know. Like the 1,000, it's gonna be the viewing hours. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. I mean, that was a lot. Like I had over 1,400 videos on my channel. And I think there's about maybe 600 left now that I've removed. Yeah. So, and then my Instagram, like, oh my God. Ugh. But it was easier just to do. Like I said, I don't, you can only just tolerate yourself for so long. And then you're just like, that's it. I can't listen to this guy anymore. So, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, and I get it. And I for the most of the time I kept it pretty tight to the chest. The last few weeks, I mean, again, I got officially written up going into March break. So we're about a month now. So right going into paid holiday time for me because I was off that week, and then getting my write up. But I just kind of, a few teachers who really do know me could just see it. Like I don't play my music on my speaker in the mornings anymore. A lot of the parents loved it. I put my my 80s station on from Sirius XM, first wave, but no, I know. There's a few of them that I do look quite differently at now, and unfortunately, I think it's damaged the relationship that the principal and I had because it's just not the same anymore. And I'm not sure this could be his last year in the building, or next year it might be. He can retire anytime now, but like he's a nice guy, but you know, I get it. Sometimes maybe his hands are tied, and maybe I just made it too easy by just saying, yeah. Hey, just whatever you need to do. I, again, I apologize. Like, yeah, again, I don't sleep well just because. I don't know. It just feels as soon as I walk into the building, it's like this. I don't know. It's a weird. It's hard to describe. I maybe I might. I don't know, but yeah, yeah. Most of them I do know. I go out. I do what I need to do. I'm not as visible as I used to be, and you can tell that my relationship with the older kids has suffered a little bit because of everything that has happened now. Um, so ultimately, what I tried to do to make it a benefit for myself, for the school, maybe for the kids, I don't know, ultimately did the opposite. Yeah, it completely just blew up, and yeah, it's so would I go back and do things differently? Yeah, yeah. But again, weird that I've been in the school for a year, well, a year since last January. So um and the kids last January were already on me about YouTube. I wasn't even bringing it up anymore. But so I don't know. But anyway, we'll finish up here for a few more minutes. Because yeah, it'll be an early start. Let's see, Tuesday. Oh, it's pizza day. So it'll be a disaster around the building. It's a short week. I might take Friday off because it's a PD day. So the kids aren't in. I've got some new time, although that's when it's nice and quiet, but it's just the teachers in the building. So but yeah, we'll see. Um, we got stuff coming up. Andre and I are going to see Fortune Feimster. She's going to be in Toronto in a couple of weeks. This was a reschedule, so we're going to stay the night. So that'll be kind of neat. And yeah, like not summer vacation, but yeah, no, we had our spring break, well, a month ago, so it's always usually middle of March. Um, and then Easter was early this year, so that was a quick 4-day weekend. That was nice. Then there's nothing till almost the end of May, which will be the May 2-4 weekend. 2-4. April vacation. Interesting. Cool. Well, that's all right. So yeah, so I can kind of schedule like request my time off all year round because I work all year. I don't get the summer off like the teachers or like Andrea and that. No. Um and but Andrea just is off, right? So yeah. Thanks. Like I said, I have a feeling this is gonna sit with me till probably the school year's done, and then it'll be probably more therapeutic to be in there scrubbing the walls and stripping and re-waxing the floors and all of that. So that's the way I'm kind of trying to look at it. Like, you know what? Like it can't get any worse than it already has been. I'm back to work. There's some income coming back in. Which is again another reason I slowed off on my collecting because it made no sense buying this stuff when I needed to keep this stuff on, like the lights and the water and the heat and gas in the cars and all that other stuff. So this was definitely this was the quick solution. Was like, no more collecting. We're done. We'll see what happens. So that's why it's been a lot of, well, if I'm not able to sell this stuff, I'll see if I can trade up or trade or whatever. So again, nothing out of pocket, just a lot, and I got a lot more space because I brought that guy like 20 something ships from one big ship. So some other Lego sold. So I've the collection's paying for the collection. And if it pays over, then that just goes towards celebration or something else coming up. But But yeah, that was difficult. Yeah, because that was 1, 2, 4 paychecks. That was a lot of money not coming in. So yeah. But anyway, yeah. Hey, I'm an open book. You guys know that. You guys, that's just how I am. It helps me if I get to talk about it out loud. It's one more time I get to say it, and it's one less time that it's in here, right? If that makes sense, I guess. I think it does, sort of. But yeah, yeah, absolutely nowadays, that's for sure. So only thing I got that I know that I got pre-ordered, I did both those Tron Legacy sets, which are overpriced, but it says Tron. I'm a sucker. They look good. I want them. So yeah, other than that, I've got five. I got whatever the next five Retro Joes on pre-order. I've got no Black Series, I don't think, on pre-order anymore now. So yeah, it's nice sitting back and watching people go nuts trying to find some of this stuff. So, but Brandon, if you're still there, I'll reach out in the next couple of days um, and try and pick your brain about celebration stuff or whatnot. But yeah, hey, if anybody is there out and about, um, no, I know, Linda. Well, I hope you don't have to have anything shaved off. Reminds me of an episode of Red Dwarf. Anyway, no, I'm not getting into it, but I guess I can't say the mumbo jumbo thing, or maybe I could start that one all over again. But hey, it's just me, Papa G, and I still got 2 boxes of stuff that's taped up that I got to give out. So yeah, 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 yeah. Very true. So, all right. Well, hey, I appreciate any help. If spread the word to, especially those that are usual. I mean, I know my numbers haven't been great in the last few live streams again because I'm not making schedules and stuff yet. But um I don't know where I was going with that now. I completely lost it. But yes, hey, Dino, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I got one popcorn bucket. I could never get the Tron Light Cycle. I wanted that one or the arcade cabinet, but they weren't available in Canada. I got the light up. Oh, I was at the beginning of the stream. Linda's got something going on with the bone in her pinky toe and an infection that if it doesn't start clearing up in the next few weeks or so, then they're gonna start removing part of the foot. Not great. But yeah, I'm so bummed out I couldn't get my Tron popcorn buckets. Suppose I could look on eBay, but people will be just charging too much. But ooh, nice. That's awesome. Oh no, I said the same thing. No, no, no. It's in the bones, and yeah. So okay, this is the worst time to cut a stream. I feel horrible for doing this, but yeah, it's almost bedtime for me. But thanks, Muzz. Man, love you, buddy. Uh, thanks for being the first one on tonight. Oh, without a doubt. But yeah, I want to start having people on. I think the Q&A, I think that if I could trademark it, that I'm gonna do that. So, and I think it's gonna be me, and I'm gonna have a guest on, and either I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out because I don't want to take anybody's idea or whatever. But But yeah. Anyway, okay, I love y'all guys. I've missed you guys like crazy. I'm gonna leave the stream up. I usually don't lately. That's why there's like virtually no content on the channel. But yeah. Yeah, Papa needs a little help. So yeah, Stumbler, Dave, Ricardo. I don't know. I don't know if he's subscribed to this channel or whatever. But yeah, I mean, Clink popped out, so that's awesome. So at least I know a few people kind of got either a notification or something. So put the notifications on. But yes, I just guys know that I'm not ghosting anybody. I have explained. I've explained it again, and I know I'm gonna do it again. So yeah, we're gonna start the comeback tour, I guess, as it were. People are gonna get sick and tired of seeing me again. But anyway, smash the like button, make sure you subscribe, put your notifications on, and I'll see you next time. I'm still gonna do the later,